All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Gavin Farm. We are on the No One's Land map, and I have built my first structure. Got the house in. I had to go with the one with the pool, because why not? So, we'll take a look here. And I like this one also because it's one that, um, unlike some of them, you can actually go in. I like the ones that you can actually go in and not just hang out outside of. But we've got all the rooms here. This is the bedroom to sleep in, and another bedroom. Got the bathroom. Triggers are a little close together, but that's all right. And then we've got another bedroom here. This one is where you can change your wardrobe. It's not a very big house, but that's okay. I don't spend a lot of time at the house anyway. You can see all the different things in there, bathroom, bedrooms. There. We'll probably be building up on the house from there as well. We'll put another house in too. And of course, there's always the problem with it being level on the ground, even though there was nothing on here first. But we got that going on. Back here, starting to get the truck loaded up for the lumber. And trying to get the level back here as well before I start putting things down. What I'm gonna do is, once I get the specific area leveled out, it's gonna get fenced in. And then our equipment sheds will probably be back in this area. Probably have some animal barns back in here. You just gotta keep working on getting all these trees cleaned out. One thing I did notice about this wood trailer that I really like is pick up the tree and get close to the trailer, and it automatically loads it, so you don't have to fight with getting it on there or doing any of the other tree stuff that was on the previous trailer. So I'll probably end up switching all of my trailers out to this one. I think I have 2 other wood trailers on different maps, so we'll get them all switched out. I was thinking about getting rid of the sawmill on this map, just because I already have one, but I will probably end up keeping it. And some of the trees will go to this one, some of the trees will go to Iowa Plains, and then also, I think I've got a sawmill in Alma as well, which on this map there's no contract for trees because I bought the full map. But on Iowa Plains there is contracts to get trees, so I can just keep the tree supply going on that one. It'll be okay. Alright. Oh, sawmill. If not, I'm going to buy it. Available. I don't own any. There's a sawmill available, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to visit the sawmill, and we're going to buy it. No. Yes, we're going to buy it. And of course it goes quiet because there's no wood in it anymore. What is
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male. My hair is red. I like licorice and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees.
We setting up a state here?
You want to know more? Then I will comply with your request. Well, my father Harold is a retired carpenter. He built a successful carpentry business focused on chairs. He did many other things as well, but chairs were his favorite. That's why he called his carpentry company Charismatic Woodwork. Yes, exactly. A pun as a company name. That's him, a jokester through and through, and he always wanted me to step into his shoes. But as you grow up, you start to develop your own interests, and do not necessarily share a knack for unnecessary amounts of wordplay. I'd rather provide the raw wood itself. That's why I'm a lumberjack, doing the lumbering. There are so many factors to keep in mind before you can even start thinking about carving something after the wood harvest. Type of wood, its quality, age, moisture levels. Being a lumberjack, I start the process even earlier than the usual wood carver. I plant the trees. I have to think about the quality of the soil, the climate, the forest composition, etc. Tending to trees is akin to conducting an orchestra. Achieving harmony is essential to creating a symphony of beauty in every little masterpiece. I am the conductor. My family is just playing some out-of-tune trumpets, if you know what I mean. To continue the story, however, lucky me, my sister Melissa took over his workshop. She is quite the skilled carpenter. Always wanted to work in his wood shop, and so our father granted her wish. I never really got into carpentry the way my father and sister did, but I do in fact like carving wooden figurines. Both my sister and I have a talent for wood carving. The moment we were able to handle a wood carving knife, we were competing to carve the most elaborate figurines. It's still up for debate which of us is more proficient at wood carving. She primarily uses basswood. If you ask me, that's enough to end the debate right here. She used to live in Silver Run Forest. I think a lot of words were said now. As I have to proceed with my business, I wish you farewell.
Your business. I just bought this. It's my business now. We'll tell him that later. I think there's a way to turn those guys off. I probably will, because they've got I haven't talked to Ben yet. Talked to Noah. Talked to David. Both a little quirky. Let's go see Katie. Let's talk to Katie and see what she's going to say.
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you? I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Well, word travels fast in small towns, you know. And your grandpa was bragging. Let me welcome you to our small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you? That's good. I specialize in livestock. You got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Alright. We got 2 more we haven't talked to, but we'll talk to them later. Or, like I said, I might just end up turning those guys off. Meanwhile, let's go see what the truck's got on it here. Don't want to take it back over with the half a load, but we're at 61%. Okay, so we'll come this way with some more trees that are directly behind the house. And because I can already tell that the house is below where I'm at right now, we'll probably end up moving the house just long enough to get it level with the rest of the land. Alright, that's on. Good. Let's try it. Get low as you can. Get out. Road, that guy. And on the trailer. Once everything is all built up and set up in place, probably be putting some decorative trees in. Or maybe even doing some sap maple tree plants. Get the sap going. Oh, lots of possibilities with the big map like this. And at one point I was thinking about mowing the whole thing, but I think it could be a wasted effort since it doesn't let me collect the grass that gets mowed off of this. So I will just level out the ground. Just when I forgot stuff that I forgot to get out. That's why it wasn't letting me level that out. There. So we're good. And I guess even if it doesn't get fully leveled out, I can try to gradually get it so it doesn't drop like that. I'm getting a little better with the tools. Look it up now. I love that they put that function back. I don't think 22 had that ability to where you could just hold the chainsaw up to the stump to get rid of it. actually have a zipper. And I could have missed the mod that came out. Like I said, I didn't get to play 22 as much as I wanted to. I left it standing perfectly upright. Which one do I have left? We're 83%. Let's drive it this way. I'll get these last 4 and then I'll go drive this over to the sawmill. And that's the perfect setup. Everything's right there to go over the truck. Alright, 2 more trees. Hopefully they both fit. And I can show you guys the bridge that got built. Alright. Over out of the way. Let's hop in the truck here. 94%. Good enough. Maybe we'll stop and see if it'll take one of these little guys. There's a couple right by the bridge that we can stop and look at too. I did find a bridge to put on. Otherwise, everything on this side of the map would be stuck on this side. Out here, if I leave like this huge patch of flowers like this will be perfect for the beehives. Give them plenty of pollination material. Here's the bridge, right here. I got this one, and then I have a covered bridge further down. There she is. And I'll put roads and stuff in as we're moving along too. I'll keep working on this outside. I didn't have much of a chance last night because my computer was doing updates and being goofy. So I didn't get a lot of time last night to do stuff. But we'll keep working on it. got a whole lot of beehives going here to make plenty of honey. And then with the amount of space that's available on here, this might actually take over as the main production map for Poor Fields. And then Poor Fields, I won't get rid of it. I'll still keep it as a production map, but the job will be split between the two. Okay, so we gotta get on this road here. Just getting down to this section is a little tight. And hit a fence. Okay. So yeah, this is what we can do with this sawmill. Each one of them seems to be a different function, but we gotta do this. Wind up, and they don't give you a whole lot of room, do they? So you gotta back the truck into that spot right there. So the fence might have to go. See how I'll do here. Oh, maybe not. I'm getting her in. There we go. Perfect. Don't have to get rid of the fence. I have to tell it to unload. Where did that come from? Okay. Weird. So the wood unloaded from the truck into a shipping container. Maybe I won't use this mod for everybody, because I need it to be in the sawmill, not in the shipping container. Let's take the shipping container and stick it in there. And try to sell the wood from it. Yeah, if that's how that's going to work, I can't use that wood. I need that wood to be going into the sawmill to use it. this is an interesting thing that I'm going to have to figure out, because now I have all of my wood in here and apparently in this one. I don't see any. There it is. It just showed up. But how do I get it unloaded from these? Alright, so a new thing that I have to figure out. And I guess I will try to do that before I sell the mod. Or get rid of it, because, yeah, the wood needed to go to the sawmill, not to the containers. Interesting. Let's see if I go in here, if it'll tell me how to get rid of it, or how to unload it. It was this one. There's customizing. But it does not say how to um, get it to unload from those. So I think we're going to have to, I'm going to have to do some research on that part. Meanwhile, we're going to leave him there. We're going to come back up here. And I think one of the other things, let's go up here and we'll work on getting this leveled out some more. And besides the equipment sheds, which I might actually, house is right there. So maybe line the equipment sheds up like where the lawnmower is here, the mower, put them along this way. So then back here, I'm going to come stand right next to the trees. We're going to go in and level this ground out. So we'll have to see if there's something in there that's preventing that from meaning out. For some reason it's not letting me do anything with that particular spot. Motion this up. So before I try to put something down there, let's walk over to that spot. I wonder if it's because I'm getting too close to the edge of the map, why it's not letting me do anything now. Let's take the lawnmower back there and see if it'll let me mow it. I want to get it nice and level and make sure everything's out of the way. Yeah, let me just mow it out so it's just being goofy. But I want to make sure everything's out of the way and nice and clear before I try to build on it. And so finally, the last thing we're going to do today is we'll put our first greenhouse in. Get a greenhouse in besides the lumber. If I can figure that one out, the greenhouses we can start putting product in to grow and start getting the money out that way. Greenhouses. I want one that just uses water. I don't want one that needs fertilizers and that. See, I really like the open air ones. They require all kinds of different things. Teas, large garden. Type specific, we're going to put a that's right there. I like the type specific ones, that's good. But here's what else I'm going to put down in the area. It is to get out of the supplies free silo. Those guys there. But we'll have we'll be putting in barns and silos and everything for the product. I'll have to find out which one I need for it here. Here it is, yes. Free field work. Film station. Right there. Then we'll just need a vehicle to get that moved over. Because it should. Where is the control point? Manage production point. Should just need water. No, it needs all of it. And I have to have all of it to get it to do it. So let's buy a tanker truck. And this guy can be tanker. No. Thought he could. Let's see if this one can. That one cannot be there. Ah, here we go. Why not just get the tanker truck outside? And of course, we go with my farm colors. Yeah, what happened? That's not what I wanted to say. And then we buy it. Perfect. Set. All right. This is where we're going to end today's stream. Me taking the tanker out to the new map, to the new headquarters, getting it filled up with supplies, getting that greenhouse going. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can check out all the updates going on with the farm at the Facebook page, Gavin Farm BUR. And we will see you tomorrow. We'll be back here. We're going to finish off Friday on the new map here. Give it, and hopefully tonight I'll be able to make more progress. But we'll finish out the week tomorrow here again on no one's land with getting some more building going and go from there. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning.